Oh my goodness, Patty, these otters are so adorable.
They are probably one of the more entertaining animals that we have here.
Oh, wow.
I gotta say, otters may have replaced elephants on my favorite animals list.
They're so adorable. Tell us about these otters.
So we have 3 different ones. We have sisters that came from our Texas park, and then we have another unrelated male. But they all kind of grew up together, so I don't like expect babies or anything. So we have Judy, Hazel, and Oscar.
Oh, I love
Oscar the otter, I know.
Okay, and are they all kind of around the same age, or?
They're all pretty close, so they're all about a year in between each other.
So they're babies still.
Yeah, they're still babes.
So I was listening to, I love all the information that you have around here that you
Oh,
can
I know,
read
aren't
about.
these great?
I
Yeah.
love this because you can learn so much. Even if you don't have a guide with you, you
Right.
can still learn about the animals.
Yes, yeah. So this will give you a couple just tidbits about their information, and then we always try to include like a nice little fun fact for them as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so part of their fun facts and part of their information, their diet is crabs, crustaceans, snails, mollusks, frogs, and fish. I did not know that.
Now, I did have a question for the conservation part. It says vulnerable. Is it only vulnerable on the map where it's highlighted, and what does that mean?
So that's going to be just like their native range or their
Okay.
current range.
Okay.
And to be vulnerable means that their numbers are declining. It could be from a whole myriad of reasons.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
okay.
a lot of it is land development.
Oh,
I
it's
got
pushing
you.
them out
That's
of their
so sad.
habitat.
Okay.
Oh, well, I had no idea this is where they came from, though.
Me neither. I thought it was literally the pond down the street.
Right,
You know,
exactly,
like, oh, it's a U.S. animal.
We do have some in North America.
Okay.
So this is the smallest otter. This is
Oh.
the smallest type of otter. And then the North American otter is just a little bit bigger than that. And we do have those guys native here.
That's
So
fascinating.
I know while we were building this, we actually had a little male that was hanging out in the pond back here where we feed all the fish. Yeah, so the
like, "What's
joke
up?"
was, you build it and they will come. So
Well, there you
Well,
go.
speaking of this, can you tell us, this is a beautiful, oh, they're back.
yes.
They're back. Tell us about this beautiful enclosure and where they live and then where they go. They're going in those little holes back there, too.
So that is their night house. That's how we shift them. Hi, Hazy. Hi, baby. That's how we shift them out of their night house so we can clean in there and then shift them into their enclosure so we can clean opposite to wherever they are.
okay.
We do target practicing with Hazel. She's actually super, super smart. And so she is really taking it in to target training and just training in general. She can do spins. She can target to the water and jump in the water, which is super cute. And that's some of the stuff that we do on our big weekends. So we'll have like a little training session, answer any of the questions that like a small group might have, and do like a full like keeper talk kind of situation, which is always super fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but
And
this,
that's free with admission, right?
that's just, yeah, you just happen to be here and we're
Yeah.
doing fun stuff. So
that's
which we
really
try to do a
cool.
lot. Yeah.
Right.
But this is the new type of enclosure that we're transitioning to, which is, I haven't like officially announced it. So yeah, hey,
Well,
here we
here
go.
you go, breaking
Yay!
news.
You heard it here
Yeah.
first.
So this is the step 1 to replacing all of the legacy enclosures that we do have. Because like you said, we do have a lot of nice furniture in those enclosures, but they do need updated in general. So we like the big glass because it makes you feel like you're really close to the animal.
Yeah,
And tries to really elevate that guest experience. So
for sure.
we're excited to update everything.
That's so
And
amazing.
I had a question about the night house. So
Yeah.
are they like humans, like mostly awake during the day, asleep at night? Or are they kind of nocturnal, sleep during the day? What's their sleep pattern?
They would be considered diurnal. So there's diurnal that's going to be awake during the day. Nocturnal is when you're awake towards the night. And there's also a crepuscular, which you're kind of awake at the dawn and dusk.
Okay.
Which I feel.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I get that
Midday
way.
nap.
Seriously, right here.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
How would they do? I know we're not going to go in there and touch them. Are they nice to humans? Are they getting acclimated to the humans? How do they feel about us?
So they were all hand raised. And Judy is she's the youngest one. She's a little caliente. So we don't go in with her.
Yeah.
But Oscar and Hazel, that's how we do the training with Hazel. We're actually
Look
in
at
there
this
with
night.
her.
Look at this sweet one just lounging. Oh, what are they getting? Yeah,
They
just
like
having
their
fun.
little caterpillar thing on the end there. They like to sleep on that.
That is so
And I'm sure they play amongst each other like all day.
All the time.
Yeah.
You know what one of their favorite toys is a milk crate.
Really?
Well, Well, give a cat a box. I mean, come on.
That's exactly what it is.
That's kinda
We'll
what it is.
We'll put it like in their pond, and their pond is heated too, so they have access to it all year round. Yeah, jacuzzi.
Wait, do they like the warmer temperatures or the colder temperatures? When it's
They
outside?
like warmer
They like
temperatures.
warm, okay.
So
Okay.
you can see on the top here, it's open now, but we can fully enclose this so that retains a lot of heat as we move into
Great
to winter.
idea.
Yes. And something else that you can learn right from here is that
Right.
their coat, they've got air pockets, it's double layered,
Yeah.
so like when they're going underwater, they're not actually getting wet and cold.
Right, yeah. So it stays hydrophobically just along their actual fur itself. And air is a great insulator. So those little pockets of air really help keep them nice and warm if they happen to venture into colder waters.
Quick question. I was reading these tidbits as you were talking because I'm like, I'm wanting to learn about these. Do they have, like any, like you said, they're being moved out of their land because of, buildings. Do they have a predator? Does anybody
Oh
wonder?
yeah, for sure. Yeah, they definitely do.
Okay.
So there are a couple of smaller cat species that live in the area that will prey on them. So they do have to be wary. They have they're very social animals, so they do have like alarm calls for their whole group. Everyone helps take care of the pups. So they're very socially aware and really interactive with one another.
They're so adorable.
I love them. I want to take one home, but I'm going to let them live their best
The
life
best.
here.
Their best life
Okay.
here. Maddie, yet again, another favorite.
Another favorite, like I said.